Hey everyone, I'm the Entertainment Geek and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be going over my top 15 most anticipated movies of the year. Before we begin, if you enjoy this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below some of your anticipated movies of the year. Now let's get into it. Starting at 15, I have ISS. Now this movie has some really good potential. The premise alone is genius. My only issue is that this movie can easily be bad. The movie can easily fall flat with bringing the tension. All this movie has to do is just establish a good connection between the Russian scientists and the American scientists. If you don't know, this movie is about the International Space Station. I assume during the Cold War and the partnership alongside Russia and the US, and some crazy stuff happens down below. So yeah, I'm quite excited to see what this movie has in store. But yeah, at 14 I have Mickey 17. Now the only reason this is this low on my list is because I don't know much about it, but given the fact that Bong Joon-ho is directing and is starring Robert Pattinson, Mark Ruffalo and Stephen Yeun, it means it's going to be a banger movie, so can't wait to check it out. And at 13 I have Origin. Now this movie technically released last year, but it's getting a wide theatrical release this month. I don't know much about it, but every time I see the trailer, it gives me chills, so when it releases I'll definitely check it out. And yeah, at 12 I have Joker 2. I'm not going to try to pronounce the French stuff. I'm going to be honest, when this first was announced, I was not excited at all. And my feelings got worse when I heard it was going to be a musical. But after giving it some thought, I'm a little intrigued by the movie. I have some hope that it'll be just as good as the first. And the fact that Lady Gaga is starring in it as Harley Quinn, it's definitely going to be interesting. So when it releases in October, I'll definitely check it out. At number 11, I have The Fall Guy. Now this one just looks to be a fun movie. Ryan Gosling paired with Emily Blunt would definitely be amazing. Just by the trailer, it looks like they have some great chemistry together. And Ryan Gosling is just amazing in any comedy movie, so I'm just really excited to see what this movie has in store. And yeah, at 10 I have Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Now this looks like a great movie. The only reason this movie is not higher is because I actually haven't seen any of the Mad Max movies. Don't worry though, I'll totally plan to watch them before I check this movie out. The cast looks stacked, with Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth being the leads. So this will definitely be an action-packed movie, and I just can't wait to see it. At 9, I have The Bike Riders. Now this movie looks really interesting. You got Austin Butler, Jodie Comer, Tom Hardy, Michael Shannon, and Norman Reedus in the cast. Oh, and did I mention Tom Hardy? Him alone makes me want to watch this. But the interesting premise also adds to my hype, so I'll definitely check this out in theaters. At number 8, I have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Mouthful aside, I actually really enjoyed the trilogy, so I'm really interested in what the movie has in store. But there are a few concerns I have, mainly that this might be a cash grab movie. But I'm still holding out hope that they actually put in some effort into the story. At 7, I have Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. For the people that know me, you already know why this is on here. I'm literally obsessed with Lord of the Rings. The only reason that this is so low though is because, let's be realistic here, this will never be as good as the original trilogy. But I'm still excited for this movie. Being animated is a really good choice because it gives you room to do a lot more things. Too bad I have to wait till December to see this. But yeah, at number 6 I have Drive Away Dolls. I was immediately hooked when I saw the trailer of this movie months ago, and it just looks like a really fun movie. The fact that the Coen brothers are directing this gives me so much hope, and from the movies I've seen of them, they do not miss at all. The cast looks great too, and I just know this movie will be a really fun time. At number 5, I have the Book of Clara. Now this one is already out, and depending on when this video is uploaded, I would have already seen this. But that being said, I'm really excited for this movie. Having seen The Harder They Fall, I have faith that James Samuel will do a great job directing this. And the cast looks insane too, with the likes of James McAvoy and Lakeith Stanfield. And I'm just really excited to see what this has in store. At number 4, I have Civil War. Now this movie looks really good, and I'm already sold on this movie because Alex Garland is at the directing helm. But with Kristen Dunst at the lead alongside Jesse Plemons and Nick Offerman, it just looks like it'll be a good movie. And the concept of the story looks really good, and I just have high hopes that I'll be blown away. At number 3, I have Kung Fu Panda 4. Now, I don't think I have to explain why I'm hyped for this movie. The Kung Fu Panda trilogy is one of the greatest animated trilogies of all time, and I have high hopes that this will continue its fun charm with surprisingly good storytelling. Also, they have some great voices in the cast as well. Freaking Ke-Huy Quan is in this alongside Viola Davis. And I'm also looking forward to hearing what Hans Zimmer has in store with the score, because, fun fact, Kung Fu Panda's score is one of the most underrated, in my opinion. And yeah. At number 2, I have Nosferatu. I'm incredibly excited for this movie. Robert Eggers is a phenomenal director, and his style of directing fits really well with this style of movie. I absolutely love the original 1922 movie, and I'm so intrigued at what Eggers has in store. The cast is also insane. We got Bill Skarsgård, Nicholas Hoult, Lily Depp Rose, and last but not least, Willem freaking Dafoe. December could not come any sooner. And so, the moment you've all been waiting for. At number 1, my most anticipated movie of the year is Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. Nah, I'm kidding. My number 1 most anticipated movie of the year is Dune Part 2. I made the mistake of not seeing the first in theaters, but I'll make up for it for this movie. I was completely blown away by how magnificent the first movie is, and I cannot wait to see how much bigger this movie is. Dennis Villeneuve. Nope. The director of this movie is a phenomenal director, and I fully expect this movie to top the first one. And the cast also looks insane. We got Timothée Chalamet, Austin Butler, Florence Pugh, Zendaya, Lea Seydoux, and the list goes on. And I'm so glad I only have to wait a couple months for this movie, because I am foaming at the mouth to go see it. And so yeah, that concludes today's video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And once again, comment down below your most anticipated movies of the year. And I'll see you in the next video.